It's me, Flyersguy, and welcome to another episode of Throwback, Flyersguy. I'm your host, Flyersguy. And in today's episode, I am going to talk about my memories of 2018 and 2019. Let's do a quick recap of 2018. 2018 was my road to recovery after being in the hospital for several weeks, being in a rehab facility for several weeks. It was a bumpy road to recovery filled with many obstacles. But I got over it, and good things started to happen. That year, I was able to celebrate Christmas at home with my family. I had gotten a little bit of a cold that year, and I celebrated my 32nd birthday that year. I also forgot to mention the Lehigh Valley fans were eliminated from the playoffs that year. The Philadelphia Flyers played the Pittsburgh Penguins in the playoffs. They fought hard, but in the end, they lost to the Penguins and were eliminated. And the Phantoms were also eliminated from playoff contention as they were eliminated in the third round of the Toronto Marlies. I got to talk to a lot of my friends that year, and that year I met the lovely Elena Koshka that year for the first time in person. I also instead of celebrating Christmas with my family, but now that's out of the way, let's talk about the year after this. The new year officially started in January 2019. During this time, GTS Wrestling was in a feud with Jimmy Controversy and his faction. Also in 2019, I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh! On Netflix, and I finally got my very own ID computer in 2019. And I loved it. There were so many things I could do with that computer, and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Getting into February 2019, I was watching episodes of The Goldbergs, and officially got my second shirt change. I ended up getting a fever after the change, and I had an appointment the next day, but we had to cancel because of the fever. Shortly after this, around the month of March, the Flyers were still trying to find their way into the playoff picture. And during this time, we get into April. Flyer season officially comes to an end. They don't make the playoffs. They do make a surprising splash with the new mascot that year. The mascot named Gritty. A very cool mascot. Very wacky and very strange and unique mascot. The season officially came to an end. And during this time, my YouTube channel was taken down. A YouTube channel that I have had since 2010 was taken down, and that was it for my YouTube channel. I had to officially start from scratch and end up creating a new YouTube channel, which I still have today. It started out from humble beginnings, but it's really grown. It's really grown over the years. So I created a new YouTube channel. During this time, in 2018, we were celebrating. We went to a party. I forget what it was for. It was a family get together. We all drove up there. I think this might have been in May or April. I don't remember. I don't remember much about May. But June, I don't remember much about June either. Well, you remember during this time around April, we were going to get a new nurse named Danielle, who was really nice. It was really knowledgeable and a lot of things. Huge Philadelphia Flyers fan as well. Unfortunately, she had left. During this time in the summer, we also got a new nurse named Kyla as well. She was very nice as well. I liked her as well. After this, we get into the month of June. I forget what this party was for. I think it might have been for my... Now I remember what it was for. It was for Mother. It was... Should I forget? That also that year, Father said in a heartfelt YouTube video about my father. And after this, around June, we went to this party for my mother. I forget what it was, but we went to this party as a family get together. During this time, there was a wrestling pay-per-view on. I wanted to watch, but I went to the party that day. It was a family get together. There was even a guy with a guitar who would play songs. You request a song, and he would play it. I had a lot of fun at this party. And after it ended, we headed home, and my friend Elena Koshka gave me a phone call, and we talked on the phone. It was a pretty good conversation. So it was a pretty good night afterwards as well. We get into July, and during this time, me and my sister were watching Stranger Things. We watched the previous 2 seasons when they got out of the facility. We were watching the next season on the 4th of July, 2019. I also got some new t-shirts that day. A Power Rangers t-shirt and a Johnny Wrestling t-shirt. At the time, this is when Johnny Gargano officially became NXT champion. We get into August, and we're getting ready for the next Flyers season, which looks very, very promising. During the off season, Flyers got a really good coach in Elaine Vigneault. The Flyers got that year are defenseman Matt Niskanen, defenseman Matt Niskanen, one of the new additions. Also, Kevin Hayes, and also many other great players for that Flyers team that year. and for the month of August officially came to an end. We got into September 2019, and the Florida preseason went really well. We get into the month of October, and the season officially begins. Flyers face off against the New Jersey Devils. Flyers have the victory. And later games in the month of March, the Flyers certainly had more games in March as well. More games in October as well. Late in October, mid-October, I ended up getting a high fever and getting an infection in my leg. They sent me to Jean's Hospital, and I was there for a couple of weeks. I then came home on the week of Halloween, and I felt pretty good. During this time that I was at Jean's Hospital, I hurt my arm, and my arm was hurting for about a couple of days, for a few days. I got over my sickness, and I was feeling much better. I was still on the antibiotics, but I was feeling pretty good. The month of October for the Flyers was not a very good month. A lot of the losses kind of piled up in October. Shortly after this, in the month of November, Thanksgiving officially came up. And for that year on Thanksgiving, we didn't do much of it on Thanksgiving that year. But it was pretty good. We did for this. Around December, and the week before my birthday, I was getting another infection in my leg again. Luckily, we had the antibiotics to take care of it, and I didn't have to go to the hospital. That year I celebrated. I remember back around November, me and my friend Jeff watching a Flyers game. And we were introduced to a new nurse named Janine. And I really liked Janine. She was a really good nurse. And she always spoke her mind and never cared what anybody else thought. And that's what I liked about her. She was real. And she was a great nurse. Actually, all my nurses were real. They were all great nurses. They were all real people. And they all were genuine. And Janine was also a very genuine, kind nurse as well. So I got to meet her. The first time I met her, she was this woman she came in, she was wearing a leather jacket. She was really tough. But she was very kind. She had a good heart. And I liked having a nurse like Janine. She was an awesome nurse. I became quickly one of my favorite nurses. We get into the month of December, and that year I was celebrating my 33rd birthday that year. And during this time, when I was celebrating my 33rd birthday, I ended up getting itchy all over the place. I was so itchy. And for weeks, this lasted, and also I ended up getting abdominal pain, and all kinds of other symptoms as well. I was then rushed to the emergency room at University of Penn. They hooked me up to an IV filled with antibiotics and all kinds of medications to get rid of the allergic reaction It turns out I had an allergic reaction to a medicine called Bactrim. Bactrim was a medicine for take care of infections. But it turns out I was allergic to it because it had sulfite in it. I'm highly allergic to sulfite, so I was really itchy. I just wasn't feeling good. University of Penn, the doctors and nurses there helped me get back on my feet. Help me feel better. During this time, I was there for several weeks. I finally was able to come home. And it might have been a couple weeks before Christmas. And I was feeling pretty good. Unfortunately, my muscle cramps came back with a vengeance. They were extremely painful, more painful than they were before. And we get into Christmas Eve, a couple days before Christmas. I'm not feeling good. My cramps are acting up. It's horrible. I get a visit from one of the nurses I had at King's Hospital. Her name is Carrie. A very nice nurse. Came to see me that day. I wasn't feeling too good, but I made the effort to talk to her and have a conversation with her. It was good to see her. I was very happy to see her visit me that day. It was a very nice visit. So I ended up sleeping through the whole day. And I woke up just in time for the Flyers game that night. The Philadelphia Flyers had a big game against the New York Rangers. And the Flyers had a big win against the Rangers that night. Christmas Eve, I seemed fine on Christmas Eve. Christmas Day was a different story. I did have 2 or 3 muscle cramps that day. But I enjoyed it. I opened up all my gifts that day. I forgot what I got for Christmas that day, but I was happy and grateful for what I got that year. The muscle cramps really took a toll on me. We had to transfer me out of the wheelchair and into the bed. And I just was not feeling too good. And that's where I will end it off. In my next video, I'm going to talk about my memories of 2019, 2020, and I will have a recap of 2019 as well as the next episode. Well, that's it, folks. In my next episode, many changes start to happen. We are hit with one of the biggest pandemics in history. And I officially entered the realm of podcasting. How will it go? What did I do for my podcast? If you want to know about that, you're going to have to find out in the next episode of Throwback, Flyersguy.